So I decided to challenge myself to 7 days of cold showers.
Okay, I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be terrible.
Before this, I hated cold showers. After this, I still hate cold showers. They're pretty terrible. Personally, it's just torturous, and I've never been able to do more than 1 or 2 days worth of cold showers before just giving up. And I've attempted this challenge over and over and over again. This time, I have finally succeeded in taking 7 days of cold showers. And in this video, I'm going to talk about my challenges and how I overcame them. This wasn't for any benefit or anything out there of the fad of taking cold showers. This was just for my mind alone. I had set rules that I had to do at least 3 minutes, and I had to progressively overload each shower. So I had to make it colder or take longer. And the first day was the worst. I got into the shower and I didn't want to turn the water on. I had to sit there and think with myself and convince myself that this is what I wanted to do. I had thoughts like, I want to quit. I don't want to do this. Why am I making this silly video for the internet? Why am I recording myself taking cold showers? This is ridiculous. I should just take a warm shower. I should just get out of here. I'm wasting time. And I had to sit there and convince myself that you're here because you want to do something difficult that you don't want to do. That is the only reason why you're here, is you want to challenge yourself. And eventually, with enough convincing, I was able to turn on the water to cold and suffer for 3 minutes. And at first, I thought that wasn't so bad. I think that this will be a fairly easy challenge. We get to day 2, and I still have to do more convincing of myself. The power went out, so I didn't have as much time, and I really needed to get it over with. So that day was slightly easier, but overall, every day after the first was maybe slightly easier, but convincing myself to turn on the water was still the hardest part. And as I made the showers colder and longer, it made it into something I still did not want to do. And at the end of taking ice cold 5-minute long showers, I still am not excited to take cold showers. But I think I learned a lot of lessons from this. I learned that no matter how much I think about how I'm going to accomplish something beforehand, when I'm actually faced with reality, it's difficult. You have to really push through. And there's still a lot of training that I need to get my mind in the place that I want. So if you want to train yourself, do hard things, I think that cold showers is a pretty good spot to start, especially if you're like me and you absolutely hate them. If you actually enjoy them, then it's probably not going to be very useful. It takes a lot of effort to want to turn on the cold water and not just wimp out. And it gets harder knowing that you can quit at any time. You can make the water warmer, you can just get out of the water, you can just leave. So it's a difficult challenge. And while I had some benefit of that I was recording this for a video, nobody knew I was recording this for a video, so I could have just decided to quit at any point. Even on day 7, I was thinking about, man, I should just quit, even though I was right there at the finish line of this challenge that I set. And it just goes to show that the mindset is the most important thing when it comes to this challenge, that convincing yourself why you're doing something. Most of the time, I convinced myself that the reason why I was doing this is because I'm trying to train to do hard things. That's why it's hard. I think that was what I was able to improve the most doing this challenge, even though I still struggle with it, is getting my mind across the line of getting started. It's all well and good when you're thinking you're a badass and you're like, I'm going to take the cold showers. You know, that one wasn't so bad. The next day, you still don't want to do it. And really, it comes down to the reps. Each rep you do is going to make it slightly easier. If it's your first rep, you just need to have a strong reason why, and you just need to plunge through and get started. I know I'm going to face bigger challenges than taking cold showers, so if I can't take a cold shower, then I'm not going to be able to accomplish the bigger challenges I set forth for myself. Once you get the shower going, you really only need to survive the first few seconds, and then you can kind of control yourself with your breathing. Most of the time, I just suffered through for a second or two and then got my breathing under control, and I was able to handle the rest. Most of the challenge really came down to just getting started. And at the end of this, I still hate cold showers and wasn't able to make it to day 8. It wasn't required, but I didn't push it past that point. So this may be a challenge that I revisit at some point, maybe going up to 30 days. Yeah, we'll have to see. I really don't like taking them, but maybe that's why I should continue. And with that, thanks for watching, and let's go out and improve ourselves.